Hello everyone. Today we will be learning about chimeras and genetics. When you hear of a chimera, what comes to mind? Probably the Greek mythological creature, a beast with the head of a lion that could breathe fire, an extra head and body of a goat, and the tail of a snake. But in genetics, a chimera is very much different. During this video, we will be answering 3 questions. What is a chimera? How are chimeras produced? And what kind of chimeras occur in humans? The first question we will be answering is what is a chimera in genetics? A chimera is an organism or tissue that contains at least 2 sets of different DNA, often originating from the fusion of different zygotes. A zygote is a fertilized egg. This sounds almost impossible. How can an organism have more than one DNA? This leads into our second question. How are chimeras produced? There are a couple different ways that chimeras are created. One type of chimera is a dispermic chimera. This occurs when 2 fertilized eggs fuse together into one cell that contains 2 different DNA, thus producing a tetragametic organism. A tetragametic organism is an organism that originates from 4 gametes. This resulting organism has cells that contain DNA from one gamete, cells that contain DNA from the other gamete, or cells that contain a mixture of both. A gamete is a sex cell, either a sperm or an egg cell, as shown in the picture. An example of a dispermic chimera is this cat. As you can see, the cat is half orange and half black, with different color eyes. This is a physical result of the cells having different DNA. A second kind of chimera is the blood chimera. These zygotes don't fuse together, but rather exchange cells and genetic material when they are developing, causing the 2 organisms to have distinct genetic cell populations. A way that individuals can exchange information is through blood anastomose, or connections between the placentas, allowing the embryos to exchange stem cells. Now that we know the different types of chimeras, what kind of chimeras occur in humans? For a human chimera to occur, the stem cell or maternal cells cross the placenta or enter the body with the blood transfusions or organ transplants. Many fraternal twins are blood chimeras, which we learned earlier, that occur because they share blood supply when developing. Parthenogenetic chimeras have been developed with mammalian cells in experiments to study genetics. Parthenogenesis is a form of asexual reproduction, and the labs have fused together gametes. All of this seems very surreal. Chimeras are real? Seems like the mythological beast has some reality to it, and the different animals it's made of now makes sense. It's part lion, part goat, and part snake because it's a tetragametic organism. So now, what comes to mind when you hear the word chimera?